We're going to dig into the suboccipitals today.
hmm
That sounds like a big fancy word, but
hmm
not really. When
hmm
you think about it, if you break down the
hmm
origin of the word, right? So
hmm
sub is below,
hmm
and the occipital or the occipital bone, right,
hmm
is right here on the back of the skull. So literally below the skull is what
hmm
it's telling you. So the muscles are
hmm
right here.
hmm
And how common do you find this presentation to be on your side of the avenue there, Ben?
Um, Common, I would say 90% or I don't
Yeah,
know. It's a good amount of, well, yeah, lately I've been seeing, like, most of what I've been seeing, there's a lot of suboccipital stuff that,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, of course, I like to always pull my chiropractic
hmm
analytics, and I would agree with Ben. There is always going to be some sort of dysfunction or muscle tension
hmm
in the suboccipitals. But according to some of the research I pulled,
hmm
we find that 30% of people that come to a chiropractor will actually list the neck as one of their top three concerns to be addressed. So that'll
hmm
come in as a chief complaint. And then
hmm
about 11% say headache.
hmm
Now, like you, I think the number is higher than that, but just from a very strict, I came to a chiropractor for
hmm
XYZ, 30% neck.
hmm
And then if we're talking about headaches, which we'll dive into in a little
hmm
bit here, then we're looking at about 11%.
hmm
But yeah, I would be willing to say anybody that comes here and
hmm
they say, like, hey, could you do a little bit of
hmm
neck work with me? Probably 100% chance I'm going to touch up their
hmm
suboccipital muscles because
hmm
it's a pretty common place for muscle tension to hide.